What's up, guys? We are back again with another tier list, and of course, as always, I am accompanied by my good friend Brian, aka TattedCharizard. Brian, you can say hello to the people.
Hello.
That's one way to say hello. Brian and I obviously we had a really good time doing that giant tier list of all the Masterlies and King Cluster figures that I've reviewed. This one it's technically a tier list, but it's more like a ranking of the latest Ichiban Kuji, Dragon Ball Super Hero that I finished reviewing on my channel. If you do want to see those reviews, there are 3 videos. I will put them in cards throughout this video or towards the end of this video or something, or in the description, so that way if you haven't watched those, you can go watch those before watching this video, so that this will make a little bit more sense. But this is something that I kind of want to do every time I finish an Ichiban Kuji set, so that way I can go over my reasoning of each figure, why I rank them in a certain place, and why I rank the best in the set the best, and so on and so forth. And I think having Brian along to give his opinion is also helpful. So without further ado, before we dive into it, Brian, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Matt's channel, and make sure you guys hit the video with a like if you guys want to see my stupid face again on his channel for more reviews in the future. Drop some comments down below and let us know what you guys thought. If you guys agree with our tier list, if you guys disagree, make your own tier list down in the comment section. We'd love to see what you guys think. But Matt, that's really all I have to say.
Oh.
Well, I guess, yeah, go check out my channel too, I suppose.
Yes, please subscribe to Brian's channel. He opens Dragon Ball Super cards, and it is always a great time watching his content. But
I'm excited for the Zenkai set. I got some cool ideas I'm ready to do. I have to, first I have to pull the cards to do them.
So am I. But let's focus in on this Ichiban Kuji. First, let's talk about the 2 figures in the set that I don't think it's fair for me to talk about. It was the last one prize Shenron, and then the double chance prize Shenron. So the last one prize, I didn't pick it up just because I didn't want to spend $300 to $400 on another Shenron. From what I've seen, it's very similar to the Ultimate Variations Shenron that I already have. So I didn't feel like I needed to get it. Maybe I'll pick it up one day in the future, but at this time I really don't feel a need to pick it up for this set specifically. And then forget about the double chance Shenron. That thing's going for over $10,000 on eBay. I'm not spending $10,000 on a figure.
Review it.
No, if someone wants to send me one for free, sure. Yeah, but that's where I'm at. Any comments, Brian?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that golden Shenron would look pretty awesome in your collection, but I don't know about 10 Gs though. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, that's not feasible right now. Hit us with 1 million subscribers, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's actually go through the figures that I've reviewed. So I'll start by placing the 7th place figure. I don't think this comes as a surprise to anybody, and Brian will of course give his thoughts on who he thinks 7th place shall be after me. But I think Pan is the quote-unquote worst figure in the set. I don't want to put a negative stigma around it just because she's in last place, because to be fair, she's a good figure. She's small, she's cute, she captures all the likeness and everything really well behind the figure. I just had some issues with, it's mostly the pricing behind it. It goes for $45 on the overseas version.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's small. Like, it should have been bundled in with Gohan or Piccolo or something, and
I feel like Gohan would make more sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Banpresto just kind of does this all the time, where they have this tiny little figure and they still do it as a separate prize, or when it comes overseas, it's sold separately. And I just don't think they should do that anymore, just because of the size of the damn things that they do this to. So, well, I like Pan a lot, and I really think she's cute in the movie, but like this figure, it can't stand by itself. It's small. It doesn't really have any shading. If it does, I don't see it. So yeah, that's why I think it is in the last place spot. Brian, any thoughts or arguments against that?
I do believe she believes. Damn, I stuttered too. I can't make fun of you now. I was about to attack you, bro. No, I agree. I agree. She definitely belongs in the 7th spot. So, I do feel like, if they should have made her a little bit bigger. And I mean, if anything, if they would have, like, say if they would have released like a double set of like her like this, and then like maybe her and her little training gi, like maybe that would have been worth the price of $45. But I mean, other than that, like just that figure on its own, like yeah, I agree with you. She belongs at the 7th spot. Like if you're just a huge fan and you want to get all the collection, like the whole set, then obviously grab her. But if you're, I mean, she is a cute figure. Don't get me wrong, it is really cute. Like I'm sure someone that sees it can be like, oh, that's real cute, like next to all the giant other figures and stuff. But I mean, still, $45 over a 3.5-inch figure is kind of ridiculous.
I agree, and I really do like your idea that if they want to charge that much, then do like a double pack of 2 different looks for the character. But
I mean, because if they would have made her like that same size, like because that's like minimal at the least right there what they're doing with her. So I mean, like you said, there's no shading, there's not a lot of stuff really going on with her. But I mean, they could have made like a separate, like one in her training gi, and they could have given that one the more of the attention. Yeah. Then I could see them like they could even charge $50 for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like $25 per one. Like I'd be okay with that. But I digress. She's a cool little figure, but no negative stigma around here, like you said. But out of comparing her to all the other figures we have, definitely the bottom of our list.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so let's move on. I'm gonna do 2 at once because they're pretty much the same in my opinion.
Nani?
I'm just gonna put them like this. If your headcanon wants to be that Matt put Gamma 2 higher than Gamma 1, it's because I like Gamma 2 more. But I mean, they're pretty much interchangeable. They're pretty much the same.
Do you like red or blue? Do you like red or blue?
I like blue more, but I like Gamma's personality, Gamma 2's personality better.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I had to function my brain into a way to not spoil it.
Yeah.
Because I stopped, looked at the ground for a second. I was like, okay, what is spoiler? What can I say about these?
no spoilers on these characters, but I really did like them.
We don't like spoilers around here, but I in the recording I am looking off to the side because I got my camera in front of me. My laptop's over here for the tier list. But anyway, I agree with the list. I definitely like, I don't know, something about 2 fins instead of 1 is just vibing with me. So plus he's blue, and I like, if we're talking just singular colors on their own, I'd definitely go with the blue. Plus, I just like that he's smiling. He doesn't look all stoic and everything. I mean, sure enough, they got like the same little pose, like their arms at their side. I would have definitely loved if they would have did like the little like resting on his brother's shoulder, like pointing his finger, like sort of pose. Like that would have been sick. Yeah. Like if you could have like posed them next to each other like that would have been awesome in my opinion. But still, I think they're pretty cool figures. Like whenever I was watching them, I was like, okay, these are pretty cool, and I feel like they're worth grabbing regardless. Even if you weren't a big fan of them, I still think them being in the set would be cool because they're technically more androids. And if you're gonna pick up the what's the name of the Attack of the Androids, Kuji? Like
Fear of Androids.
Fear of Androids. That's what it was. Nailed it. But if you're about to pick up that Kuji as well, you might as well grab them, and then we can have all of them. And plus, I don't know, they were pretty cool characters. Like Matt said, he wasn't really sure how he felt about them in his review videos. You guys check those out if you guys haven't already. But I kind of felt the same way. I was like, oh, what are these guys about? They're all like superhero-ish, but they're also, like what's going on? But by the end of the movie, I was like, I dig these guys.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, they're cool figures, definitely worth a pickup if you guys are interested in them in any sort of way, but yeah, I'm going to keep rambling on, so let's move on.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, honestly, if we're being honest, I think Gamma 1 should probably go higher because he's the only one between the 2 that actually fits his source material from the promotional art.
That's true, too.
And all they did was, for Gamma 2, they used the same exact body, and then just recolored some of the spots. So honestly, it should be more like this. So I'm gonna actually give it to Gamma 1 now that I think about it because he's more accurate.
You're taking bias out of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take bias out of it because he's technically more close to the source material. Wow. But they're the same.
You were so like determined. You're like, yeah, this is where he's going.
Yeah,
and then I talk a little bit, and you're like, you know what?
I'm easily influenced, but yeah, I mean, I love these guys in the movie. These figures are pretty good. Their legs were hollow though, which is very bad. It's a big no-no for Ichiban Kuji. Don't appreciate that.
It was hard for me to mention that because I didn't get to touch or feel the figures myself. So I was just like, yeah, their legs are hollow. Yeah. But I'm like, what do I know?
Right. Yeah, if you had them in person, it feels like their legs are at least slightly hollow. And yeah, they're good. They look good. They match the characters. I just wish they maybe had a little bit more shading, kind of like the Saiyans in the set. But you know, they're not bad at all. They're worth the pickup. I think they should have come together in one box, but they didn't. That's just not how Bandai rolls.
Well,
but
I mean, I sort of disagree with that because I mean, what if you like Gamma 1 but you don't like Gamma 2 and being forced to buy both of them some people might not resonate with, but
sure.
I could see where you're coming from with them. I mean, you could give or take, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they have like a bundle set, then you can also buy them separately.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. That would be cool. I know the lottery system kind of like pokes a hole in that, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Yeah. They're good. I just think the other ones are better in this set. So let's move on to 4th place, and I'm gonna put our boy Piccolo here in 4th place. And let me explain why. I love this figure. I'm so happy that we're getting Piccolo as a figure, and we're getting more. He definitely deserves the love. He's one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball. I love what they do with him in the movie, and I love how they've translated that into his figure. And this figure is so freaking good, but it's like right there. It's like missing just like a couple of tiny things that keeps it from being like great. It's so good, but it's not great like legendary status. Just because some of the shading choices that they picked for this just makes him look really flat. The way that they detailed his face doesn't look like the prototype from the promotional images. Like they did the lines and stuff, like they etched it in there to give him a little more life, but they like didn't color them in, so it just kind of looks weird and flat on his face. So overall, like really great figure. Like I would tell anybody, yeah, go if you like Piccolo, like this should be part of your collection. But they just missed a couple of details that really stops me from putting him like in the top 3.
Yeah, I agree. Something about his face, man. I don't know. When I was watching your video, I was just like, what is up with his face? Like, why do I feel like from like you start from his toe and you like, or his toes, he doesn't just have one. But
just one
it's
toe.
His shoes, man. It's his shoes, man. But you start from the singular toe. And you know, you're going up, you're like, wow, this looks really good. This looks really good. Wow, this looks awesome. I like his pose. You're like, what the hell happened to his face?
Yeah.
Like they just stopped halfway through. They're like, you know what, I'm done. Oh, that's my wife calling. I better take this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my food's, the oven's ready. Let me go, knees to chest, run into the oven. Like, what happened, Bandai? Like,
yeah.
You guys were just like, he doesn't need the dynamic. Like, it's crazy how one black line under their eyes can make a hell of a difference.
Yeah, like, it's just, like, it definitely, I agree with you. It feels unfinished. Like, he looks good in the face, but he doesn't look like they finished.
He has a butter face, bro.
Like, I don't want to rag too hard on it. Like, it's not a bad figure at all. I gave it a 6 out of 7, but like, it does definitely feel like it was unfinished. So I guess we both agree 4th place is probably a good spot for Piccolo then.
Yep, and then this is where we start.
Oh, is this when we start deviating?
This is where we start forking ways, yeah.
Okay, forking ways. That's a I don't know what to say about that, but I think 3rd place is Son Goku. And I'll
see, I disagree.
Okay, well, hang on. Let me give you my reasoning. So I think this Goku figure looks great. I think there's a lot to love about it. His hair mold is really good. His likeness is really good. The shading that they did for his gi is really good. I just wish they made the blues that they had on the figure a little brighter. I think they're a little too dark. and there's some shading on him, is particularly on the left side of his face, that went like a little too brown, in my opinion. So it was like a little too aggressive with his shading. But I guess, I know they're trying to show like it's supposed to be some sort of like lighting and stuff, but I don't know. It just kind of looks weird from certain angles. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fantastic Goku figure. There's nothing really aggressively bad about it. I just think that, just like Piccolo, there's like just a couple areas that if they just tweaked it a little bit, I would have given it a perfect rating. But that's me. And just so everybody understands, because I think a lot of people were ragging on like my Goku and Vegeta review, saying like, oh, I rated them too high or something. Like, I don't determine ratings on figures because of the character. Like, just because it's Goku and Vegeta again does not mean that's going to influence how I feel about the figure. Like, I'm gonna review the figure as is, like just who it is. I might love a figure even more because it's a unique character or something, but because it's Goku and Vegeta, that does not, sway me in one direction or another. I think this is a great Goku figure, but I just think Vegeta and Gohan are better. But Brian, sounds like you have some differing opinions. Who am I putting here in third place?
Oh, who you want to know who I think deserves to go in third place?
Who are you putting there?
Vegeta.
Oh, this guy. He's putting Vegeta in third place. Why?
All right. So the reason I think Vegeta should go in third place is, honestly, don't get me wrong. Okay, before y'all just start clicking away in the comment section. Okay, so I agree with Matt. Like, it being Goku and Vegeta again in another Kuji, like, it's their show, guys. They're the main characters. So you cannot expect them not to be in there. Like, but I mean, like, I think, like he said, it's just the character, like the figure itself. Like, you're not reviewing the characters, you're reviewing the figure. Right. So, like, I agree with you on that. Like, my only thing is with the Vegeta is, dude, the shading, I don't know if you want to go back and throw up some screenshots of maybe the show of what I'm talking about, but dude, his pants, I just feel are way too overshadowed.
You think so?
Like, I mean, like, I think the shading on them are just so extra. Like, all over his, like, crotch and, like, thigh front area, dude, is, I mean, I know I have to bring that up, but I'm just saying that's where I noticed it just seemed so overwhelming. Like, I was like, why is there so much shading on his pants? Like, it looks like he just went running through like a black paint dispensary on his way to the figure, like, the runway, like you know what I mean? Like, I can't think of the word.
Listen,
the red carpet, there we go.
Vegeta is just packing, and they need to emphasize that he's packing heat. Like, Bulma married this man for a reason.
She is a billionaire, and she did settle for an alien, but anyway.
With no job.
Plus, true. I mean, he does save the Earth and everything, but whatever. But and also the other thing too is his eyes. His eyes being like over to the side like that. Like, you have to keep him in some sort of angle to take that in. But with Goku, you can look at him in any sort of way because his eyes are straight ahead. And I don't know, and he's not, like you said, he does have some shading, but I feel like it's not over the top like they went with Vegeta. I don't know if it was maybe just your figure, or I don't know, but like, dude, when I was watching the video, I was just like, dude, his pants are on overload. Like,
you are
serious,
fixated
bro.
on his pants.
I mean, that's just like, when I was looking at the figure, like, my eyes were just like, like, I was just like, what is going on with his pants? Like, cause it's like black and it's like blue. Like, I was like, dude, what is going on? That's like, it's really my only nitpick with him. Other than that, I think he looks amazing.
Okay.
And it's just his eyes being like fixated and like looking over off to the side, and like his pants are just way too overshaded pants. So, like, that's just my opinion.
So is this what you're saying right now?
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Okay. Okay, so I disagree. And I think, I've already explained why. I think so since I've done all the reviews, I've thought about a lot of this. I think Gohan's the best. So we'll get to
Yeah,
we'll
dude,
get to
me too.
Gohan in a
I
minute. We'll get to Gohan in a minute. Like I have,
Gohan.
I even gave Gohan a 6 out of 7. I think. No, I gave him a 7.
You did.
I gave him a 7.
No, you gave him a 6.
Did I give him a 6?
You did.
All right. Well, I might have been wrong, but I don't know. We'll think about that.
Because earlier, whenever we did like a pre-talking about this, you put Vegeta first and Gohan second.
Did I really give a Gohan a 6? Hold on.
Bro, we just rewatched the videos, brother. We just watched them.
Hold on. One second. Hang on. Hold on. Let me double check my homework here. No, I gave Gohan a 7.
Why are you second guessing yourself, bro? Come on.
I gave him a 7. You freaking you baka. All right. Anyways, the cringe insults. All right. Hang on. We'll get to Gohan in a second. With Goku and Vegeta, they could go either way. I won't strong arm you. If you think it should look more like this, that's fine. But I also think you're hella biased to Goku, but I'm also hella biased to Vegeta. But this is my video, so you can screw off, and I'm gonna do it this way. Vegeta is awesome. His hair mold is amazing. His face is perfect. His sculpt is awesome. He's wearing a tucked-in tank top like old school bodybuilders. He's fucking casual Friday Vegeta. He's Vegeta, and yeah. Anyways, so Gohan. Gohan. My only problem with Gohan is that he's a little too big. Gohan should be either the same height or a little shorter than Goku. But like, if that Piccolo figure was not hunched over and he stood up straight, Gohan would almost be as tall as Piccolo, which I think is not accurate. But that's literally the only problem. I also think that his hair is a little too thin. Like, it should be like a little boxier, I guess, is what I'm looking for. Kind of like the Grandista, but it still looks really good. Like,
no.
Look, I'm just saying, Gohan this is one of the best Gohan figures I've ever gotten. He's probably like my number 3 Gohan figure. He looks incredible. I love the detail around his muscles. I love the shading that they gave him because they didn't go like super hard with the shading on his skin. The look, capturing literally the exact moment from the movie. Like, it looks one-to-one from that moment in the movie that I showed off in my review. That when he transforms into his ultimate form. So like, I love it. I'm really happy with it. I originally was gonna think Vegeta was the best in the set, but after like watching all of my videos back to back with you and having a few days to think about everything, I really do think Gohan deserves to be the best in the set. Rightfully so, because I mean, it's a superhero Kuji set. You would hope that Gohan is like the best one. So what do you think?
Yeah, Gohan's the bee's knees, bro. He's definitely super cool. I definitely am a fan of this figure. I disagree with your hair opinion. I think they captured the super style that they were going for with his hair perfectly. And I feel like the more boxy stuff that you're talking about is more of a Z style. But that's just my opinion. Let me know if you guys agree with me down in the comment section below and tell Matt how he's wrong. Anyway,
well,
moving on.
Just letting you know, I have hair, unlike some of us, so I think I have a better opinion. Brian. Brian. So I guess that's our tier list.
Sorry, I was clicking my life alert button and nobody came, so I was just wondering what was up with that. But anyway, as I was saying before, I was gruesomely attacked. Jesus. Yeah, Gohan's number 1. I like his pose that he's in. He is definitely a little too tall. I don't know why they were just like, we must make him giant.
Yeah, he needs to be the biggest one.
Like, they honestly should have switched, like, Piccolo's stance and made him stand up straight too, because they definitely should have I was about to go get my newfound power, secret rare, and show off like the poses they were in.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
they should have went like this. But you guys should just go check out the video.
Yeah, go check out Brian's Brian's opening of that card.
Well, you guys can check out the PSA return, dude. Yeah, go check that out instead. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is your video. It's not about me. So, yeah, dude, Gohan definitely best figure. Vegeta's pants way too overshaded. Goku should definitely be second. Anyway, that is the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and checking out our ranking of the list. Clearly, Matt doesn't know how to rank figure.
Hey, man, I've been around for a while. I've been
around the block.
You know, whether you think Goku or Vegeta should be second or third is up in the air. You know,
I mean,
it could go either way.
Honestly.
Yeah.
If you like overly shaded pants, then Vegeta's second. If you
like a sunburn on Goku's face, then sure, put him in second place then.
No, everybody likes a little, little extra crusty, cheap.
A little extra crusty crab. All right, but
when I said crusty, I meant to say crispy. That sounded way better than crusty. I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that's our list, guys. Can't rank Shenron, so it's Pan, Gamma 2, Gamma 1, Piccolo, Goku, Vegeta, and Ultimate Gohan is the best in the set, to nobody's surprise. So let us know how you feel. How would you rank this set? If even if you got Shenron, maybe if those who got Shenron can put him in an extra 8th place or something. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Subscribe for more videos like this and more figure reviews in the future. Subscribe to Brian's channel if you like Dragon Ball cards or just watching ugly men open cards.
Spit it out, Junior.
We will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Bro, you were struggling with that one.